I'm sure you know that in English, most adverbs can be formed by placing ly after an adjective. Quick, quickly. Stupid, stupidly. Angry, angrily. The teacher looked at me angrily. But did you know that there are a number of words in English that end in ly that are not adverbs but adjectives? And today we're going to look at these ly adjectives. We'll see how to make them into adverbs, and we'll look at some adverbs which have both an ly and a non-ly form. It's confusing, and we don't want you to be confused. So stay tuned. Hello and welcome to Let Them Talk, the channel that goes deeper into everything about the English language. And what I wanted to talk about today are ly adjectives. So most of the time we form adverbs with ly, but there are a number of adjectives ending in ly which cannot be used as adverbs. So for example, friendly, lovely, lonely, ugly, deadly, cowardly, silly. These are all adjectives. So the question is, what happens when you want to make an ly adjective into an adverb? Okay, take friendly for example. Let's make a sentence with it. When he speaks to me, he is friendly. That's okay, friendly is an adjective. Now let's make an adverb out of friendly. He spoke to me friendly. Is that correct? No, it can't, because as we said, we need an adverb here, and as we know, friendly is an adjective. Okay, so logically we put an ly after an adjective. He spoke to me friendlily. We're getting closer grammatically, but it doesn't sound very nice. Friendly, does it? No? Okay, try this. He spoke to me in a friendly way. Now that sounds better, doesn't it? Okay, so he spoke to me in a friendly way. So for most adjectives ending in ly, we get around this by saying in a da-da-da-da way or in a da-da-da manner. Okay, we'll look at some examples. She smiled to me in such a lovely way. He expressed his opinion strongly but in a kindly way. You're behaving foolishly and in a cowardly manner. Don't speak to me in such a silly manner. Okay, so sillily would not be correct. Sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? Yeah, now for the confusing part. There are three adverbs which have an ly and a non-ly form, but, and it's a big but, the meanings are completely different. These adverbs are hard, hardly, near, nearly, late, lately. Okay, so let's look at these one at a time, okay? So hard can be an adverb. For example, I worked hard. He threw the ball hard. She studied hard for her exams, okay? So as an adverb, hard means with a lot of effort, okay? But there is another adverb, hardly, which has a completely different meaning. Hardly means almost nothing or almost not at all, okay? Here, hardly is an adverb of degree or frequently, and it's placed before the verb, okay? So I hardly worked means I did almost nothing. So be careful, it's almost the opposite of I worked hard. I hardly speak any Greek. Just a few words and expressions that I learned on my holiday to Crete. Kalispera, That's Greek, isn't it? But I hardly speak any Greek, so it means almost nothing. Okay, so be careful of the difference between hard and hardly. Completely different meanings. Okay, let's look at near and nearly. Okay, so near refers to proximity. I live near the station. My office is near the metro. And nearly means almost. I nearly won the lottery. I nearly forgot the appointment. Okay, which means I almost forgot the appointment. Okay, it's a very close synonym. Okay, and late. Late means, as I'm sure you know, not on time. On time. I arrived late. The train left late. But lately is a similar meaning to recently. Okay, I've not been feeling well lately. I've done a lot of work on this project lately. Okay, so synonym of recently. Well, there you are. We're nearly finished. Thank you for watching. You've behaved in such a lovely way, and I hardly need to tell you that more English language videos coming soon.